What's up, YouTube? Kisai here with the deck profile. I'm going back to an old school deck that I was running last year, Blackwings. I really don't like any of the meta decks right now. There's nothing really I enjoy, and a lot of people are actually saying that for this format. It's either Dino Rabbit and Sectors or Chaos Dragon and maybe Heroes, but I'm not feeling it. So, anyways, here's the deck. This is what I'm running in RL right now. Except for one card difference, I don't have a third tour guide, so I'm running a Birdman. But Graham isn't out yet. I'll get to them later. Alright, so anyways, you got the BLS because I'm running 3 Effect Veiler. It's nice to have. It's BLS. It's broken. It's good. And then you got Dark Armed. It's Dark Armed, and I'm running Blackwings, so of course you're gonna run Dark Armed. Then you've got Tour Guide and Solingen because it actually helps the deck because I remove with like Allure, uh, and people remove things with like Dimensional Prison. Like my Sure has been de-prisoned twice in one game, and I just went Livier into Sure, and then I ran over what they had and brought out Gale and stuff. It's Tour Guide. It's broken. I'm running 3 Blizzard because I have 7 targets that I actually like going for. Like Bora, I could sink for 6, Shura, sink for 6, or I could leave it out there on the field and then switch Bora into attack next turn and start beating down and spamming. Or Gale. I go Gale quite a bit, surprisingly, because I'm running 3 Icarus attack. I just summon out Gale, have the attack of their monster, run it over with Blizzard, and then I like have an Icarus set or set one, and then whatever they do, I'll just Icarus attack them, and then I'll get rid of their cards, and I'll just switch my Gale into attack and just start beating them down. And of course, you've got 3 Bora. It's a staple in Blackwings. The 1 Gale because you can only run 1. The 1 Kalute because you can only run 1. I think it should be at least at 2. That's totally fair because the deck really doesn't have anything going for it right now. 3 Shura. He is not nearly as good as he was, but I'm running 2 Vayu just so I can have more targets for him because he's the core of the deck. He's a good card in the deck, but if I already have Gale in my hand, I'm not gonna summon Kalute for my deck unless it's to swing for a game. So that's why I'm running 2 Vayu. And then Zephyros, he's really good opening with Whirlwind, so you can just like play Whirlwind, summon this, add Gale, Special Gale, Synchro for Armor Master, and then use his effect to bounce Whirlwind back into your hand so they can't MST it, and then I'll like Icarus attack their MSTs or something, have them wasted on something else. Then you've got 3 Veiler for the BLS, and Veiler's a staple for the format. And then the spells are pretty just standard, it's just pretty much staples. The Allure, Whirlwind, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Reborn. I'm running 2 Lance because this is like my Clute 2 and 3, and it's also my MST since I'm not maining MST because I have 3 Icarus attacks and those are pretty much my MSTs. And this works just as well as MST in my opinion. I'll summon Shura, they play Torrential, Lance it, and then I'll just swing direct for 1,000. It's just simple things like that. Or Shura attacks into their monster, I weaken their monster by 800, and then I run it over and special out Gale, and then just start doing my shenanigans. You got Book of Moon. Oh god, this card was fun when it was at 3, when Blackwings. And 2 Pod Duality, just to add more consistency, so you can open with Whirlwind, just to increase the draw power and like possibilities of your hand to be more balanced. Of course, you got the Psalm Brigade, triple Icarus attack because I'm not running MSTs, and it's like the best card in Blackwings besides Whirlwind. And then since I had a 1 spot open, I just put in Dimensional Prison because it's deep prison. It's good. It gets rid of Song and gets rid of Pulsar. And then the side deck's nothing really important right now. It's more of a dueling network side deck because it's just for like Rabbit or Dark World. Dark World's just the bad matchup. Dark World and Macro and Rabbit. But yeah, I'm just citing my 3 MSTs, the 2 Debunk, 3 Crow, and Snowman's. Yeah, Insectors aren't a problem at all. I've beaten just about every single Insector deck I've played today. I've lost, I think, 1 Insector deck today, and I've beaten 5, so it's not really a problem. Then the extra deck, I think this is what I'm going to stick with. Cataster, Graham. It's the new Synchro. You cannot use Vayu and remove like Shura Bora to summon this card, just to let you guys know. But you can use Shura, swing into over a monster, summon Vayu, Synchro for 5, and then Specialist out, and then you can remove it to go into Armed Wing, since you have a Vayu in the grave when they get rid of it. Bionic, 2 Arm Wing, 2 Armor Master. the Black Rose and Lone Silver the Ascended with Stardust. And then the Exceeds aren't really much, just my stroke, because it's a good card. It really is. It's pretty much a rank 4 Zen mains, except for it doesn't destroy things. It just books them, book 'em moons then. Utopia, it's a light for BLS. I go into it all the time and remove it from BLS a lot. I got rid of the Utopia Ray for the Silver when the Ascendant because I found that I could make him more than I'd make Ray, so I just stuck with it like that. And then the targets for Tour Guide, the Leviathan, Levier, and Zen mains. Alright, so that's the deck. This one I'm running for the format. It's actually been doing quite well. I've been winning more than I've been losing. I won 3 out of 4 times, I want to say. The only problem I've had is macro. Really, just macro is a horrible game to play against. It's just bad. And then they always leave, so I never get to decide in my MSTs against them. So yeah, but that's the deck. Comment, rate, subscribe. Peace, YouTube.